Hey guys, Seth here again, just hanging with my man Anthony Ars.
What's up, bro?
We
Thank you for having me.
We are at the Warrior event here in North Carolina, and we're just chilling with some friends, learning some cool stuff, and just getting crazy and drinking and all that good stuff that you do at events. But I wanted to pull him aside for this little video series and ask Anthony what his first couple events were like for him, and I know the one you're gonna refer to has got to be probably this same event for last year. The difference between what you were doing beforehand, attending the event, and that defining moment after you got home that really just what your takeaway was that really made you realize how powerful it was having come to the event.
This one or the one last one?
The first one that was your most powerful that really changed.
The most powerful event that I ever came to was this event last year, so Warrior Event Live 2011, and at that event I had the idea to launch a blog called WSOJunkie.com. You can actually look at the Whois data of that domain name, and you'll see that I bought that domain name at the time that this event was happening last year, right from my mobile phone. I didn't want to lose out on it. And basically what I did was I took a bunch of pictures with everybody at the event. If you go to the About section of WSO Junkie, you'll see all those pictures. I took a picture with a bunch of people. They didn't know who I was. They thought I was some nut job because I just invade their space and be like, hey,
can I have a picture?
And so I did that, and I have a whole bunch of great pictures. Check them out with some serious heroes. And people got to know who I was because I stood out in their minds when I was asking them for their picture.
Exactly.
Posted the blog, started making posts on the blog, and it started to take off. And so that was a big takeaway for me, and just buying a lot of WSOs, getting involved in the community, giving feedback and reviews in the community, got my name out there doing video reviews, launching my own WSOs. Next thing you know, I'm launching more, and all this crazy stuff's happening.
Well, I mean, it's so simple, guys, is having come to the event
and take
just
action.
Walking around, getting out of your comfort zone a little bit, and hey, what's up, man? Who are you? You know, I'm Seth. How you doing? You know, and it sounds crazy because people are like, oh, but man, they might think I'm like, who's that creepo? Not if you do it the right way. It's all just about being yourself and just saying, hey, who are you? And how come you're here? It's something like, oh, hey, I love coming to events, meeting people like you, blah blah blah. It builds into a chat, and you build a relationship.
Action takers are the money makers.
Period.
You just got to take action. You may not get the result that you want, but that's okay. There are no failures, only lessons. And so if you don't get the result that you want and you learn something out of it, you may find that that lesson that you learned is far greater than the result you originally.
It's your learning experience.
Yes.
I mean, and the fact of the matter is that in this last year that I've started last year in 2011 and now through into the beginning of 2012, I took massive action, and I've gone to this is my 5th event this year, and it's only the beginning of March.
Everywhere I go, I see this guy.
Exactly.
He's everywhere.
Yeah. So I mean, in all honesty, that was one of my aha moments. Was like, okay, my gig for 2012 is at least one event a month. So 2 in January, 2 in February, and the first one now in March. And everyone that goes to all of these different events, when you see each other, it's like a family reunion. Like, Anthony, what's up, dude? And it's so true.
We see each other all the time. It's crazy. Yeah. It's our community. This is our community. It's what it's about. It's more than being inside your office. It's just like, that's being in a vacuum. You gotta get out there and meet like-minded people like you. We're all like-minded.
Well, let me ask you this, Andy. One other thing outside, as far as trying to go somewhere in Orlando where you live and find somebody outside of our little network to talk to, how awkward is that? Like trying to explain what it is, because no one understands a damn thing about what it is that we do. So when you come to these things, it's just like, again, it's your family, because it's like, man, you understand me. No one where I live understands me. My family doesn't get me. My freaking no one understands. My friends don't get me. So it's very powerful, guys. So I just want, hey, Anthony, thank you, my man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you so much
coming in. And so we're gonna see you guys on the next video. Have a great day.
Here's for prosperity.